Hello, my name is Andrew Woodhead, and I just want to thank you for joining me today as we read Sister Gwen's book, Gems of Wisdom, based on the book of Proverbs. And today's reading is April 30th, entitled, Slothfulness is a Sin. The way of the slothful man is as a hedge of thorns, but the way of the righteous is made plain. Proverbs 15, verse 19. In this, the writer compares the slothful, lazy person with the righteous one. Does this mean that in God's sight, the opposite of righteous is not only wickedness, it is also slothfulness? I am sure that this comparison is not coincidental. God hates slothfulness. To him it's a sin. Because we are made in God's image, and God is not lazy, he therefore hates it in us. People who are lazy put their souls in jeopardy because the devil makes use of idle hands. The way of the slothful man is as a hedge of thorns. A hedge of thorns is a wall, a barricade. It is impossible to cross over this kind of hedge. I have seen them in Europe. A lazy person allows his life to be overgrown with thorns until it is impossible for the word of God to take root and bear fruit. Matthew 13, verse 7. The thorns of indifference and unconcern will choke out the good seed, and the lazy person couldn't care less. But the righteous man is diligent to keep his life in godly order and spiritual purity, so that the way to heaven can easily be found through his lifestyle. A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish man despiseth his mother. Proverbs 15, verse 20. The pride and joy of any father is a son who brings honor by the way he lives and how he succeeds in life. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. Proverbs 15, verse 21. The foolish person gets pleasure out of all the wrong things. His soul is so distorted that he gets his kind of kicks out of evil. That is because he is destitute of wisdom. He may think he is very clever, but he is only sly and cunning in the ways of evil. In God's sight, he lacks understanding. But the person who has true understanding walks uprightly. He lives such a good life that others can see him as a man of truth and honesty, and they trust him, and that is a great honor. The way of life is above the wise, that he may departeth from hell beneath. Proverbs 15, verse 24. The godly person lives on a higher plane. He thinks higher thoughts, does higher deeds, travels the high road that leads ever higher, until in his zenith experience he makes his eternal abode in the land that is fairer than day. And the higher he lives, the further he is from that which is below, and which leads to the destruction of the soul. Always press higher and higher in thought, word, and deed. You are a child of light. You are born from above. Live the kind of life that is expected of a person of your heritage. That is our reading for today. And if you enjoyed this book and you want to know more about it and maybe order one for yourself, or you just have questions you'd like to ask, you can call the number to follow, and one of our bookstore representatives would be more than happy to talk with you. I just want to say thank you for joining me today, and just have a blessed day.